YTPC. Curmudgeon Piper. Happy March, Meerschaum Monday, Madness, all of those. Enjoying my mirror with Lane 1Q. Tried that for the first time this past weekend, and yep, I get it. Matter of fact, Shaky said he was leaving this morning to go back to the brick and mortar and buy out the rest of their lot of Lane 1Q. He said, "You take the 2 ounces, I'm going back and buy the rest." He's a good friend. Speaking of that, Shaky and I got some very nice comments after our video Saturday. Alright, we appreciate that. Well, I appreciate it. I don't even know if he'll watch. What's funny is, none of what you saw in that video was a put on. Every bit of that is exactly the way we talk to each other whenever we're together, and have for the last 7 or 8 years. That's our friendship. That's about as genuine as you're going to get between two guys. Part of our friendship is giving each other a hard time about just about everything. Hope we didn't offend anybody. You notice in one part of the video he makes a statement, "That's the way to treat a veteran." I love veterans, and I love Shaky. I love his service. So that was not a dig at any veterans. Please know that. That's just how we talk to each other. We keep each other humble. We don't allow each other to get haughty. We just give each other a hard time. So we laughed, had good food, had good bourbon, had good tobacco. Had a great time. I don't usually mention this, but there was one thumbs down. So if whoever that was, I don't care. I really don't. But how you could thumbs down 2 guys bantering like that, laughing, having a good time. I don't know. Some people. Yeah, we had a nice time. He's coming down in a few weeks for the pipe show. I think you probably saw that. So there'll probably be another video with very much the same content. Us sitting around smoking, having whiskey, and giving each other a hard time. My 16-year-old went with me. He and Shaky get along really well. My son's very much into he acts older than he is. He's only 16, but he loves to watch us banter with each other. I'm pretty sure he'll be a pipe smoker, so he likes to go up there, just sit around and watch and listen to us. But we had a nice ride up, did a couple things together, just he and I, and it was a good father-son getaway. It was a good ride up. Takes about 2.5 hours or so to get from where I am to where he is, where Shake he is. I did notice a couple of things that I just got to thinking about while I was on the trip up. Roadside memorials. I mean, I think I get it. I guess it's a little interesting to me that you would want to put up a memorial where someone was killed, in the place where they died. Now, I get put memorials up at cemeteries, at gravestones, and things like that. But it would seem to me that roadside memorials would just encourage distracted driving. I mean, if I'm going 65 up a highway and I see a roadside memorial, first inclination is really fast try to read what's written on the big cross that's on the side of the road, which is distracting, which means I could wreck, and then there would have to be another roadside memorial for someone else to read and get distracted, and it's just a vicious cycle. Plus, if I drop dead in the kitchen, I really don't want my wife and son putting a big wreath in the middle of the kitchen. That's just me. And again, I won't be here, so. Which brings me to another question. These decals that you see now quite frequently on the back of vehicles that say, in memory of such and such, so and so, 1968 to 2015. In memory of Billy Joe. What exactly is in memory of Billy Joe? The back window? I don't know if Billy Joe would be too thrilled to know that all he meant to you was the back window of your vehicle. Maybe you think about him every time you turn on the rear defrost. I mean, I'm all for remembering people. I remember lots of people. But if I don't know your people, I don't know if I necessarily want to try to remember them, since I didn't know them to remember them to begin with. Which brings me to another thing. I saw a bumper sticker, not this past weekend, but not too long ago. I saw a bumper sticker that said, and I quote, "I don't eat anything with a face." That's why you take the face off first, you dumbass. And there I go offending people again. I know, it was a vegan or a vegetarian, and I have no idea what the difference is between a vegan or a vegetarian, and I really don't want to know because I like meat. PETA stands for People Eating Tasty Animals. Alright, see how many thumbs down I get on this one. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Happy March Monday, Meerschaum Madness. Y'all be well, be humble, be grateful for all that you have. I'll see you again soon.